case you guys didn't know, Jack is he's in the land of Star Wars right now, in the Star Wars world. So he's gone.
And we're gonna watch Peak without him.
But he'll be back.
Watching Alice in Borderland Peak. Life without Jack is pretty sweet.
Yeah, F you, Jack.
McKay has been dying to watch this. He's literally calling us out for ADHD.
Yeah,
I'm think this ADHD is bad. He just killed Crazy 8.
Yeah, Walt did it. Yeah, he did it. He brought himself to do it, and he didn't want to do it.
I saw somebody comment how they hate Hank. I'll take. Alright, well, here's the thing. All of these videos are going to be uncut, unedited on our Patreon. I'm not going to say it this time. But
Yeah, last we saw, Walt walked in and said, I have something to tell you. Or, we need to talk.
yes.
Oh yeah, but then he also, before he told Skylar, he's like, stay that, like he was...
Yeah, dude. How about you
business.
crawl all the way out of my...
And then she goes and gets in his business, and so like it's kind of the
And she
final
was like,
And
"Don't
then-
come
well, and then
home,
she
like
told him
just
not to
stay
go.
there."
Okay,
And then he went in and he's like,
Yeah,
"I
that
have
was a
something to tell
crazy
you."
cliffhanger.
well, because Jesse also told Walt that Skylar had came over to the house and almost seen Emilio.
Yes.
dead.
Dude, could you imagine how easily Jesse could have fumbled there, thinking she knew the whole truth?
That is true. He didn't witness the peak.
I mean, like that. We never used that before, did we?
Blows my mind.
What?
In this and
big ass ship
in
in
real
the
life
North
right
Pole
now.
breaking ice. Says you. Breath like a buzzard off a shit wagon. Alright. Operation TBD. Way smarter than your average cheese eater. I turned him out when he was street level, but this dude's like the Jeffersons. Moving on up.
Every small time dealer you'd throw at us?
Last guy he ratted out was none other than his cousin, Emilio Koyama.
So you guys just found out that Crazy 8 is the one that ratted on him and Jesse.
They've ever seen.
99.1%.
I mean, our chemist is blown away. Said he couldn't do the same thing back. Worse yet, car was abandoned in what appears to be a cook site. This is the only other thing left behind. So be on notice. We got new players in town. We don't know who they are, where they come from. Thinking Albuquerque just might have a new kingpin.
Like he gained a ton of weight.
That is a
The way
crazy
he's-
technique.
Yeah, the way he's brushing.
Yeah,
is
why is
so
it like-
insane.
That was some
Sloppy,
crazy
dude.
technique.
Add in the cinnamon cake.
It's not me, bro.
Happening?
Sound like the things from Harry Potter.
Jesus, Walt, you burned the shit out of him. Alright, looking good.
Is this?
It's pretty hard to burn chicken.
Yeah, like it has to be on there a while.
What? What is that even?
There's a bear poop in the woods?
More wine, maybe? I want Shania 20 to give me a tuggy. Guess what?
Jeez.
They haven't either.
Right in front of his wife.
Give me a tuggy. It's crazy.
I do not remember that line.
You're like a damn movie star, man. Girls gotta be lining up left and right.
She's supposed to say that.
Look, the guy didn't gotta look like, Charles Heston. I'm talking Moses days. To get a girl.
So Skylar definitely knows.
Well, I asked you like 50 times.
Yeah, it was before they tightened the stalking laws.
Anyway, how about your dad here?
Dad said that thing to you.
Well, actually, your mother wasn't a waitress. It was a summer job, and she was the hostess. And once I noticed her,
Isn't he a lot older than
it
him?
got to be so
Yeah,
that
like
I would only
12
go in
years or
when
something.
I knew she
What
was
about that
ready.
other science girl?
When it was slow,
True.
she
What
would
happened?
lean against the counter. It got so that every day at lunch, we would both be doing the New York Times crossword puzzle 10 feet from each other. And,
He looks so proud.
That's kind of funny.
And, well, then
Yeah, she looks like
I was
she's about to
talking,
cry.
and, well, I tell you, I was
She has to
terrified.
know he's dying, right?
She definitely knows.
Very smooth. I bet you didn't think your old man had it in him, huh? But that's what I'm talking about. That's persistence. You see? Once you set your cap for something.
Whoa.
Hello.
Are you alright?
Hey. Shh, it's okay. What's the matter?
Ask him. Not so much pressure.
Yeah, what? She just.
Hard thing to get out.
I have cancer.
She really
His son
dumped it
doesn't
on
even
him
know,
just to
though?
the in-laws.
That's how his son finds out too?
Dang, that's crazy.
Lung cancer.
gotta be hard to like pretend like everything's normal, I guess, you know?
Oh, for sure, no.
Seems like Walt's kind of come to terms though. A little bit, kind of. Dude, poor Walter Jr., man.
It's a month, maybe, or
For God's sakes, Walt, we're just sitting out there having a cookout like nothing's going on. Made me promise not to tell anybody.
why would you want to tell anybody?
Walt, don't you see? Everybody just wants to help you.
How did that happen? You don't even smoke.
You know, I'm thinking that this goes back 20 years, maybe, to the applications lab. I don't know, some kind of ventilation hood or something, and then the headaches.
It wasn't bad.
This is, how do they think they can get away with this? Certainly a second opinion, right? Right, absolutely. Okay, so first thing tomorrow, I talk to my radiologists.
Walt's in his own world.
Yeah, I know. It's probably hard, dude. Cause like he can pretend like nothing's going on, but then when everybody knows and they're always constantly talking about it.
Helps just goes without saying, but whatever happens, I want you to know that I'll always take care of your family.
That's really.
Hank may be a bit of a jerk, but he's a good guy.
So what the?
No way.
Yo, check out these fake Pop-Tarts. Nah, man, I think the house is just settling. You know, it's been caving in left and right. Hit me in the eye. It's bananas.
Yo, my pops could fix you up. He's like a contractor or something. I heard you lost your partner. Emilio.
Who is this guy?
Did he get locked up?
Nah, man, he's out. His cousin bailed him out. I think he skipped town or something.
You like who?
The buzz cut.
And it just so
Not the
happens
skinny thing, the
that,
other one.
just recently cooked the best batch ever.
This could be good though to get the word out.
Ever.
Yeah.
This is also.
Shit, you know, it's just the bomb, so. But, you know, I don't know, I've been thinking maybe I just lay off of it for a while. Because lately it's been kind of making me paranoid, so.
Yeah, man, whatever.
No, it's all good, you know, I'm just saying, hey, I got plenty of pot.
Yeah, I think I'll bounce, man.
I'm
The
joking.
fakest friends of all
Hey, I'm
time.
totally joking with you. You kidding? Sit down.
So actually
fake.
like hurts me a little bit. So fake. Look at them Karens, dude.
Is that the one that was in the toilet
Yeah.
when they were fighting?
Oh, you're
and he
right.
just
It
pulled
was
it out of the
Ziploc.
toilet?
It was Ziploc though.
Still.
Where his boys.
They dipped after that Sunday bowl, yo.
This is sad.
Dude, he's literally tweaking.
Why does he have lace curtains?
This is his aunt's house.
You guys actually coming for him?
Like her
Oh?
What is happening? There's dogs now? Like,
Dude, he thinks he's in freaking Cyberpunk right now.
Oh?
That's crazy, bro.
That's actually
He just
crazy.
sees grenades and
Missionaries, bro.
the
He's literally tweaking out of his mind.
He needed it, bro. This is quite possibly the worst feeling of all time.
Bro, just pour it on. What are you doing the Q-tips for? man?
Yeah, it's
We
like,
gotta just. We get the grimiest Walt scene.
He probably just doesn't want to go to the doctor, so he doesn't have to like explain how he got those.
I'm fine, honey. I'm fine. Just, privacy.
Yeah, anytime on Friday is absolutely fine. Thank you so much for working us in. Best oncologist. I mean, not even just in New Mexico, but one of the top 10 in the entire nation. His name is, I mean, Marie really came through for us. She had her boss call and...
Remember he put that money in the
Oh,
dryer?
it's just a
The guys.
deposit. Kind of
I wonder how much he's made. Like if he's.
How much of a deposit?
It's $5,000. Walt, he's not in our HMO, okay? So be it. We'll figure it out. Come on, don't get hung up on money here.
He's like,
I just need to go cook a batch.
just one batch.
Yeah, I know how to
Well,
make that
maybe
one.
we can ask your mom. Have you even called her yet? Money is not the issue here. It's not.
She doesn't question like how.
I'll borrow it from my pension.
Oh.
Oh, he does have.
I always get stressed if he's like doing this at a bad time. Like, is
Yeah.
she still there? Or like, is she gone? Like, I hope you. Oh god.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought I heard mice. But it's all we need, huh?
You're acting all. You're all. Why are you acting so weird?
Did he just lose all that money that flew up there?
Crazy 8.
That's cool, Matt. The dead man's cliff.
It's cool that they're paralleling the paranoid between Walt and Jesse.
There's no way you
Walt's
could
not
be
even on
speeding
that
in this
track.
freaking thing, dude.
Blinker, bud.
Yeah, just
Get over.
Why can't you just go in the other lane?
Because legally you're supposed to pull over. If they have the lights on.
It is like the best feeling though. When a cop passes
Oh,
you.
go in the ambulance.
Are we gonna see Demon Walt? 10 wins.
I'm hands down the best he's got in that office. He knows it. I know it. I expect to be paid to a level commensurate, but I'm not gonna sit here and be disrespectful. Oh, he's shitting bricks. Oh, you know he is. Yeah, that man lives in fear. I'll go across town. Pills, yes, brother man.
You know he feels so cool with that earpiece in. Oh.
Stacy's a cow.
Okay.
We're talking major barnyard boo hog. Roll her and follow her and look for the wet spot before you hit that man. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my gosh!
Hi. Oh, totally.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Which dude? The dude that looks like a lizard? There you go.
And he lives like some
Sorry, oh, that's ONCOLOGY. Yeah.
Walt's such a nice guy.
I don't understand.
Just a nice guy with a little dabble of murder.
And the elbow.
Yeah,
You show
and
so much
drugs.
promise with both.
What are we seeing right now?
You really shine on that elbow. You have real talent, and I'm not just saying that.
Thanks. Just talk to each one of us at least once during every practice.
Are we just spawning into a random
It's
conversation?
key, I think.
yeah, it's just like
A sophisticated old 10-year-old.
Who's there?
It's a nice house.
oh. I
Just
knew
get
it.
stuck in a
Hey,
chair.
Mom.
I thought that kid was like Jesse.
Got new patio furniture.
Hard to watch. 1994.
I know.
I heard that
Crazy
was
hair.
diabolical.
I love time lapses. Time lapses need to be done more.
Bro's just been snoozing all day. Whole work day.
What do you think it could be?
That's so sad. It's a conversation his parents are having.
The Presbyterian Church has those meetings. I just don't know what to tell Jake.
Hey, time's dinner.
About an hour.
What time is dinner?
You know, I could wash those clothes if you like.
Well, you're not doing this again. No. We said we'd lay down the law. We lay down the law. You just have to be consistent about it.
They can't do it.
That consistency just went through the window, darn it.
Because I love him.
You're not taking the bus? All right, well, listen. Give me maybe another 20 minutes and...
Gosh, dude, I do not miss high school in this aspect. Holy crap.
You know, I just think that things have a way of working themselves out.
Last May of the year in December.
Jacob Pinkman.
They gave me that one too.
Wait, he's so cute.
Oh.
Bro's just cooking
Look
up
at this
homework.
little
Yeah,
winner.
the computer's like bigger than him.
Consciousness Award. Right on, little bro.
This kid could be a future
Making mad
cooker.
inroads with the business community.
Inroads.
Now, hey, remember,
The lava.
not all learning comes out of books. We should hang out more often.
Everything is so
Just,
like organized, you know,
Just kick back and chill.
so equally spaced and.
His brother's not even paying attention to him. He's like,
Yeah, man, you
Cooking up his homework. His
you play the
paper.
flute?
Doesn't have chat GPT.
It's a piccolo, actually.
Dude, play some Jethro Tull.
Yeah, I know it's really subtle details, but details.
You can feel it though.
You see this? What am I, some criminal or something?
Yes.
He got killed someone.
Whatever.
I'm the favorite? Yeah, right. Practically all they ever talk about.
It's so like interesting the different perspectives.
He's a what do you call? What's the word? Tragic. He's a tragic crime.
Crippling addict. He can't even like spend a day at his parents without getting a little spoken.
He's like at least 10 years older than his younger brother. He was technically the favorite son for like so long.
Kind of seems like he's.
Man, he's a good artist though.
Dude, Carter used to cook up those drawings back in the day.
I did used to be such a little drawer.
Oh,
I mean, not those drawings, but that is crazy.
Wow.
What did he get? What's his grade?
Look, he didn't even freaking.
He did kind of apply himself, I guess.
Yeah, now he's
Started
now he's
cooking
a
up.
chemist.
Right,
Now it's his business partner.
No, no charity, nah. I got this cousin, he's got him some rich friends. These dudes are in town, they're looking to partay. And your stuff is like, so sweet. So what do you say?
For the first time.
That noise is crazy.
Hey, a wire? You're setting me up.
Oh, a wire? You want a wire? I got a wire. Speak into the mic, bitch.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
This is the healthiest Jesse has
Oh.
looked.
Yeah.
It's like touch base.
Touch base. Wow, that's what you think we need to brief?
So degrading.
I love the way he talks. Though.
Yeah,
It's
man,
so
after
funny.
what happened, it just seemed
I actually agree
like
with
the thing to
Jesse
do.
here.
Wanted to tell you how much everybody digs that meth we cook. Everybody digs the meth. Great. I'm just saying, I mean, if you ever, saw your way clear to,
Dude, Jesse does not know how to
you
like.
and I cooking a little more.
You definitely can't speak
Just
straightforward to
can't
Walt.
speak English right now.
Dude, Walt approached him.
Tell him how much
You
you
know
sell it
what?
for.
$4,000. Your share. I didn't smoke it all.
So you made.
Oh.
Jeez.
I'm jumping in that pool. He needs the money though.
Dang, that's crazy. You just threw it right into the.
Non-small cell adenocarcinoma. Stage 3A, which means it's spread from
Is
the
he
lung
gonna
to
give him
the
like
lymph
hope?
nodes.
But it's gonna be expensive.
Where
There's no
was he
denying
at,
it's
guys?
very serious. Without making any promises, I can tell you that the specific course of radiation and chemotherapy I'm going to suggest has been successful. In certain cases, it's prolonged a patient's life and even resulted in remission. It varies from patient to patient. Typically, there's hair loss, which begins a couple of weeks after the start of chemotherapy. You may find yourself unusually fatigued, not much energy, and of course, there's the possibility
It
of
absolutely
nausea.
shuts down your body. It's
Although
crazy.
we'll prescribe an antiemetic and try to counteract these sexual symptoms. Your skin may become dry.
He really just labeled every single possible.
Yeah.
It's like those TV infomercials, dude.
Yeah.
I swear it just wasn't me.
What do you know about that?
What do you know about?
Nothing. Well, that's not gonna fly this time.
And you play on our emotions.
Dude, that
And you tell
sucks.
us anything and everything you think we want to hear just so we'll give you another chance. And it makes us feel like fools.
Yeah, you feel bad for both, you know, for both their
And now,
perspectives.
Jesse,
His little brother's kind of drippy.
Yeah, I was just thinking his shirt's kind of cool.
And he acts like he's like older than Jesse. He acts like he's the 25-year-old.
Oh? What?
He's got to take the edge
So
off, you know.
crazy.
That thing would reek, dude. There's no way you just hide it in that plant.
It's skunk weed anyway.
That was
Jeez,
kind of
that's so crazy,
cool,
bro.
of Jesse.
Well, he probably doesn't want him to turn out like him.
I don't know, man. He could be 14. I looked like I
He
was
could
10
just
when I
be
was
dealing it.
14.
He's like a little businessman. Maybe he's not
He
a
probably
fucking-
Yeah,
would.
he's like a little chemist, I guess.
Yeah.
This is actually very helpful.
What the frick does he want?
Did you hear me? So, can I call them and tell them they'll start next week?
I just think that we need to discuss it a little more, that's all.
What is there to discuss? There's a way, Walt. There's financing. There's
Dude,
installment
90K?
plans. I could always go back to work.
And we spend all that money and
It's very real. He's saying, what if we
Yeah,
spend all the money
and
and
it
then I
doesn't
die
work.
anyways?
And they're
Well,
just
he
left.
leaves her.
And
He
they're
leaves
just
her
left
in
in
like
debt.
debt.
am I
Yeah.
supposed to leave you
He's such a selfish
with all
person.
the debt?
then why don't you just die already?
Oh my gosh.
Just give up and die.
It's like
It's like
true though.
true, yeah. Like
He's gonna die 100% if he doesn't get.
He's just like hurting and just like doesn't know how to express himself.
He definitely, I mean,
oh no.
oh,
I don't know. I feel like he has no carries. My little like gonna.
It's so interesting because he has like the capability of looking like so not scary, but dude, so scary.
he does that like
sometimes.
little,
his facial expression.
yeah, or like underbite. I have no idea what he's about to do. About to just stick that. My gosh. It's gonna start on fire?
He's just walking away. My God.
I would run away. I wouldn't want to be next to a car at a gas station.
Fire people. Crazy how back then there's like no cameras.
I know. I forgot that happened until I saw him walk in the bank. And I was like, oh my God. I forgot he just explodes the dude's car.
He deserves it. It's kind of
Walt's
unreal.
a demon, man.
Dude, it's like those, it's so funny because he just told Skylar, he's like, I don't want us acting out of our emotions.
Yeah.
And then after he pulls over and he has this blood, he's just like, F it.
Yeah,
He just
literally.
blows up
It's
that
like-
guy's car.
Walt is the definition of like he just lets his intrusive thoughts win at this point.
No,
And
yeah,
the
it's
intrusive
like
thought, he just does it.
He just goes.
it's
for it.
really crazy because in a weird way, like when Walt just barely does that, you know, I'm kind of like, yeah, like let's freaking go. But at the same time, I'm like, actually be like, no, like what?
No, you like
don't,
root
you know,
for,
like
yeah.
you kind of like instinctively are like, you know, rooting for what just happened. But when you really think about it,
It's a terrible thing.
that is not good.
Yeah, like,
that
like
is
you either
that
horrible.
guy's a scumbag, but it doesn't make Walt justified.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
justify
you
you
shouldn't
doing
blow
that.
up his car.
It's like the family in
because-
Parasite. It's like the
Yeah.
same
It's
thing.
the same thing where it's deserved and not deserved. Like there's no, they're both in the wrong. He's a
Well, yeah,
terrible
it's like-
person, and Walt should never do something.
But
like
does
that.
Walt deserve to hand out judgment?
Two
No.
wrongs don't make it right.
It's true.
There
Yep.
you go.
It's true.
Well, guys, we're gonna do a double upload for this one, which we weren't anticipating, but we'll just do this occasionally. This is not
Like,
gonna
if
be like
there's-
a.
yeah.
This isn't gonna be a scheduled thing, especially for season 1. You know.
No, yeah, season 1, like, we will never do double uploads in, like, seasons, like, 3, 4, 5.
No,
ever.
never.
Ever.
Well, what do you guys think? What do we think?
It's mostly
I
Brett McKay and Bradley.
I feel like it was really focused on Jesse and Walt's like kind of dealing with the more emotional side of their life and what is going
Yeah,
on.
it actually seemed
you
like
know?
it had a lot to do with Walt Jr. too, subtly, in that episode.
No, they're just like a lot of real like emotions that you think about. You know, with like Jesse, his parents, Walt Jr. Like they're dealing with like very real like things. Even Skylar, like the money. It's like, I mean, you have to try, right? The treatment, but then there's like always that gamble, like it won't work, and then it's just like, it's just hard. But he's definitely gonna go make more meth to pay for it.
Those new, well, I mean, with it, like, without it being an insurance, $90,000, like,
Out
are you
of
freaking
pocket
kidding
is
me?
insane.
Well, especially
Are you
like
freaking
20,
kidding me?
almost
Yeah,
20
dude,
years
20 years
ago,
ago, it's
that'd
like
be like 200K these days.
250K or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I feel like this episode did a good
Why
job
would you
of
just
like.
go get new insurance?
I don't know, but I feel like this episode did a good job of like kind of showing a little bit of like what they all have to lose / like what they have lost, you know? Like Jesse has kind of already lost his family and his parents, not necessarily his brother, but he's kind of lost that, and Walt is like making his decision on like kind of what he wants to do, and he hasn't like his you know, Skylar still, like, she really wants to do the treatment, and Walt Jr., he starts not taking the bus home and waiting so he can ride home with his dad, you know, because he heard about it. So,
yeah.
It's just, I feel like it's interesting that way. It was really quiet, you know? It was,
Yeah, even though that episode was slow, a lot happened. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody found out he had cancer. Like, he goes to the new doctor. Like, a lot of things happened, you know, in that episode, even though it was slower.
Yeah, no, it was just it was just really subtle.
I think that episode set up Walt's gonna make a decision to keep cooking because
He has to.
90,000,
Yeah.
keep leaving his family.
But then it's
in
like, how is he
debt.
gonna explain it to Skylar. That's
true.
what I don't really know.
I don't know either, but like I know he's just gonna like he can't come up with that money. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't want to leave them with a plan like that, like a payment plan. So
And he's such a bad liar. He's every time he lies, he's just like,
No,
you know, he's like so
he is not
bad.
smooth when it comes to that side of the operation. He's so.
I thought I heard
like
mice.
when he called when he called Skylar when he was at Jesse's house, and he was just like, just the craziest thing, you know. Next thing I knew, I was just like, okay, like you're saying way too much.
Dude, it's
right
crazy
now.
though how dangerous of a man he is though, because of his knowledge.
He
Like,
just
the
goes
way-
and takes a wiper thing and just blows
like-
up a car.
Like he's
I
so
wonder if that actually
dangerous.
worked.
It looked real. It actually looked like they literally did it for real.
No, it definitely happened.
Well, then it has to work.
But just like the little wet on the battery, just blow it up.
Would that work? Do you think?
I don't know.
No, because cars get wet.
I mean,
Well, not directly on the like.
yeah, I don't know.
maybe it's like the connection of the battery.
Oh, because they connect. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
I ain't no.
Let
chemist.
us know.
I ain't
Someone
no
let us
chemist.
know.
If you're
that
a
works.
cooker, a chemist,
Surely got
let
some
us know.
chemist or someone that is on ChatGPT and then acts like they're a chemist.
I want to hear more of Bradlin's thoughts. I hate to put you on the spot, Bradlin, but
No, I'm just interested to see like where it's going to go. I feel like I still don't really know. Like, I think he has to go back to cooking for sure because there's like 4 seasons, so it's not just, I don't know. But I think it's just like it's you just like feel for everyone in this show. Like it's just so depressing.
Who do
Like,
you feel
I
for the
feel down.
most?
I feel down.
who do you feel for the most?
Honestly, right, like from this episode, probably Jesse. Honestly, like obviously it's sad that Walt is dying. That's like horrible. But Jesse, just to see him in his childhood room and like, it's weird because you feel for him with his relationship with his parents, but at the same time, like he kind of did it to himself. Like he's made choices and he's like burned them over and over again. Like lied to them and then like always burned them. But you just like feel for him because I feel like there's still a part inside him that wants to be good, like wants to have that relationship. And when his little brother told him like, no, you're the favorite, they always talk about you, I think it like kind of made him realize like his parents love him, like they care about him, which is probably something he hasn't felt like for a while. So I'm interested to see his arc because I feel like he's obviously doing bad stuff, but there's like good in him. I think he wants that deep down.
Yeah, I feel like they juxtaposed his relationship with his parents and his relationship with his friends really well. Cause like Skinny Pete or whatever and the other guy, it's like, bro, as soon as they weren't getting drugs, they were like, I think I'm gonna bounce. You know, it's like okay, and obviously like they're friends, they're his friends, and he's like, as soon as they were gonna leave, he was like. He's like, hold on a minute, you know, and he went and got it, even though he didn't want to do it. Like he went and did it because they were gonna leave, and he's, you know, willing to do that to keep the facade that they're
He's not
friends.
alone. He feels
you know,
really
yeah.
alone, I feel like.
And like his relationship and his friendship is so fake, you know. And then he goes to his parents' house, and like that's just totally damaged, but it's real, you know, because his younger brother.
But
like,
he was
you're all
like
they
raised
talk
so
about,
right, you know, like he was setting the table with like he moved the fork to the proper side. He was like putting it all together really nice, like.
Yeah, and you could tell. I feel like at least for me, I like that kid, the younger brother Jacob was such a winner. You know, like you look at his room and you look at what he's doing. He looks like such a freaking like winner kid.
Yeah.
But even he's like smoking, you know, and I feel like that kind of is trying to say like. Obviously, like the parents have like expectations and whatnot, and like all parents should, you know, you should teach your kids right, and that's your job is to, you know, raise your kid to be a contributing member of society. But it could be perceived that maybe like the way that they are, like their expectations or maybe the way they're raising that kid is resulting in, you know, all these awards, but you know, he's starting to dabble in the stuff that led Jesse to where he's at, you know, like 15 years later.
And they probably put
is.
even more pressure on him because of like what Jesse.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it's probably because what they learned from how they.
Yeah, they're like, we are
Jesse.
not gonna like. They probably feel like not that they like failed, but they like feel like maybe they failed their son. So now they're just trying to make up for it by like making sure Jacob's like the ultimate winner.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool.
No, it's like real life.
Juxtaposition in there.
In that episode, like.
Yeah, because that's real. You know, like I know a lot of people that they feel like they were raised really strict, and even though that does not justify like the kids eventually becoming rebellious, it is a common. Or, I don't know, it's more common than you would, I guess, maybe think that the kid ends up becoming rebellious because of the confines of how they were raised. But
maybe they make it a trio. They bring Jacob in.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
He can cook with Walt.
Yeah. No, great thoughts. Love it.
Okay. Anyways, the people on YouTube, or the people on Patreon will be getting these separated, but sorry, YouTube audience. Patreon got these separated, but we combined them for the YouTube cut. So, anyways, let's start episode 5.
How are we only on episode 5?
I feel like we watched like.
I feel like
episodes.
So much has happened. I'm like.
Because they do a good job.
I'm like, I feel like I've been watching for a season.
Yeah, a lot happens in these episodes.
A birthday party?
No, when you feel like so much has happened in so little
Here's
time.
my resume. Technically it says curriculum vitae. This position truly is a no experience necessary kind of thing. Well, and it doesn't really say it here, but that's excellent.
He's looking nice.
So nice.
I just
see, it's the goodness
I
in
really
him.
feel I could be a major asset to your sales force. This isn't actually a sales job. I mean, I'd be happy to consider you for a sales position, but
He said usually.
what you could be doing?
Jesse could be there for 2 years.
Advertising.
Oh, he's like putting a sign on the street.
Oh, clip on.
Hey, Jesse! Hey, man! Yo, man!
Yeah, why would you want to do this lame ass job anyway? I mean, no offense.
Because I'm on probation, yo. Gotta prove to the man I'm rehabilitated. You can't just stand there. You have to spin the arrow. There's all these moves you have to learn, like the helicopter. That one's a bitch. Not very good at it yet.
You really opened my eyes to the possibilities.
Yeah.
He looks so
Anyway,
I
son.
think you could maybe,
Oh, he's on probation.
Nah, man, I've been out of the business for a while. Actually, no.
Retirement? I can't be hearing this.
Nah, man, I had this partner who was helping me cook. Anyway, I mean, pseudo's getting harder and harder to come by.
Yo, I can hook you up with some pseudo.
He's making me think I'm Wingstop.
Major pseudo.
Who are these people?
Oh, I would never
He's
partner with
friends
this
with the
guy.
most-
And he's on probation. Like, the cops are going to be checking up on it.
Right?
He's friends with the most degenerate people.
I gotta go. Save your dollar bills, yo!
Looks like he enjoys his job at least.
How many episodes are in one season?
No, it
10 or
isn't a
something?
little bit.
I don't know what I was thinking. Didn't the invitation even say no gifts?
Look, we need this. We've been through a lot lately, okay?
Jesus. Guess we didn't get the beige memo.
God, would you look at that? The invitation said no gifts.
They look nice.
Sir, I'll take that for you. Oh, look, there's Elliot.
Oh, come on, let's go sit down.
Whose birthday is this?
I have no idea.
Elliot!
Elliot's?
Walt!
Oh, that's right.
Great to see you. You look beautiful as always.
These days a little more big than beautiful, but...
Of course. Congratulations. That was such great news.
Wait,
Really good.
is it the
I
signing
think this
show?
is flashback. Right? Yeah.
Thank you. It's really nice to be here.
We've been thinking about it for ourselves.
This is so.
What is happening?
Oh, by the way, congratulations to both of you.
Hard work and a lot of luck. A lot of luck.
Will you excuse us? We gotta say hi.
Like, did they hook up before they were both married?
It's a cool library.
Yeah,
Who are these people? Are these is this the Nobel winner?
He just let himself in here.
He said, "Make yourself at home."
Walt is just in his.
Gets blood on his floor.
Dude, he's so good at coughing, this actor.
Oh, like he probably practiced it.
I just hear Braun every time.
The character development's crazy. Now he tells Jack the vampire to sneeze and stuff.
Walt, I thought that was you.
Wait, she's having the baby in 10 weeks. She looks tiny. She should be 30 weeks pregnant. She hasn't grown up.
This guy looks like a refined version of
Just
Tony
breezed
Soprano.
right in and you had one word for us, synchrotrons.
Tony.
With synchrotrons, yeah. You tell them all. Oh, okay. Well, back when Elliot and I were in grad school, we came up with a name. Schwartz, black, Walter, white. So together they became Gray Matter Technologies. Cute, huh?
So you run the company with Elliot?
Oh, wow. It's a Stratocaster.
Did he really just ignore them? That's funny.
Are they opening presents in front of everyone? They're gonna open that tiny.
To Elliot.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Please no.
Oh, this is from Walt.
What is it?
What is it?
Hey.
Oh.
Stop. I'm gonna die.
Wait, why is he opening his presents in front of everyone?
Young good ramen. This is what Walt and I lived on. Right next to the what was it? Sterno. The Sterno.
Yeah.
It's the best
10
gift.
for $1.99.
To this day, I am convinced these noodles were responsible for our success. Thank you, Walt.
Wait, that's nice you didn't make him feel down.
The man who has everything.
Oh.
No.
That was
Well,
a little
you
bit.
remember the fat guy, the
Yes.
fat guy. Anyway, I swear to Christ, he used to iron those patches under the elbows of his members only jacket because he thought it made him look more distinguished.
Didn't it? I thought
Hear their backstory.
Yes. When did he hook up with his wife?
The professor who used to
That's
hate
what I wanted.
Robert Wilhelm Bunsen.
Yes. Yeah, all you had to do was mention the Bunsen burner and he was off. Listen, we ought to get together more often. You know, Skylar and I would love to have you and Gretchen over for dinner sometime.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. But you know what I mean is that you and I should work together again.
Are you asking me to come work for you at Grayman?
Yeah, why not? You fit right in. You're brilliant. You got a ton of experience.
Well, drawing out atoms on a chalkboard and trying to get these kids to learn the periodic table.
Look, I understand.
Seems like a great
You're a
opportunity
little
for
rusty,
Walt.
but you're not seeing the upside here.
Hearing
you
the
try and
name
crack
Gray
some
Matter,
power
but
from
like
outside, you get tunnel
Walt
vision.
doesn't work there.
One guy thinking outside of the box. You may be exactly what.
Isn't it crazy though? They were like dealt such different, like they were coworkers, and then one became so successful and one
Well,
he's just struggling.
No, the offer is very appealing. It really is. I thank you, but
We can help you. We have excellent health insurance.
Health insurance?
How did he know?
There was that
Oh,
shot earlier of
no.
them talking.
Skylar.
Skylar told.
And then the
Take
job
the
offer
job,
comes.
bro.
That's the only reason he offered the job was because of
He's kind of nice though.
Put your pride aside.
Try those prosciutto wraps.
He's a true friend.
Wow, they were.
what the hell did you say to Elliot? You told him about the cancer, didn't you? Didn't you? I can't believe it.
Where that's concerned. He knew something was wrong with you, and he pressed me.
He pressed you. Come on.
Walt! When it came right down to it, I didn't know what else to do but tell him the
The
truth.
truth. Well, how about you just said, he's fine, huh? You talk about my private affairs. Oh, to people who are not even in our lives anymore.
Well, what exactly did he say to you?
He offered me a job. What? Yes. Kind of like some fig leaf, you know? And then when I turned that
Why
down,
is
he
his soup
flat
so
out
like nice with the
offered to
basil?
pay for my treatment. Which is exactly what you expected him to do, didn't you?
It's crazy.
Didn't you?
No.
Really nice of him.
Very nice of him. It's a crazy place to have this conversation.
What did you say?
Walt's like,
Very
here's
prideful.
$100,000. She's like, I know how to make money.
I wouldn't take it.
You said you would have.
No,
You
I
wouldn't?
I would feel so bad. Like it's so nice, but no way I'm taking $100,000.
From a billionaire, dude, I'd be like, thanks, buddy.
No.
This is so palpable. He's like, I'm out
I'm
of
out,
here.
dude. The SpongeBob meme.
Ready to go?
I'm taking the bus.
I remember the good old bus days.
Dude, they have like the most awkward.
He's waiting for the bus in the winter, dude.
Dude, I had it timed out. I had it timed out to the last minute, dude. Perfectly. He's got the pseudo.
Dude, he's even. Oh. I was gonna say he's matching his coat, but no.
Hey, dude, are these bullet holes?
I feel like Badger could literally he's the most global human being.
Nice setup, huh? Yeah.
This is nothing, man. I used to have like twice as much glassware. No, that's
Dude,
boiling.
Badger
glass.
sounds like
This
an
is a
animated
beaker.
character.
There's a Griffin
Just
beaker,
his
there's
voice
a,
coming out of a real
volumetric
person.
Look,
beaker.
Look at Jesse, dude. He's
Yes.
learning all this stuff.
Erlenmeyer flask.
Dang.
You got
Wow. Really know your shit.
it's just space and chemistry, yo.
I don't like this guy.
Pseudo.
Oh.
Okay. We're in business.
We might see javelinas.
He's about to cook up the cleanest mess in history.
What did he call his mess before?
Okay.
Ew.
That's crazy.
That was disgusting.
You can help me what?
Look at him cooking. How well does Jesse remember it?
I feel like Jesse's kind of somewhat capable.
Badger is out of control, bro.
He's gonna need him.
Isn't his like spicy or something? That's
What a
his trademark.
cool shot.
Yeah, he put like chili or something in it.
Chili, yeah.
Kind of a vibe, dude. Just having a little RV out in the desert.
Cooking some meth.
What about that guy? Nah, he looks like a businessman.
So what?
So businessmen are always in a hurry. They're always like going to some meeting or something.
Get it up.
Huh? Why do I have to do it?
Give me the crutches and I'm gonna do it.
Excuse me, hey,
You know, what you're asking is illegal.
it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
This is not how I wanted to spend my night off. Consider this your first and last warning.
Yes, sir.
You're lucky you got a good dad here.
Oh.
Didn't even call his dad.
What? You never tried to buy beer when you were my age?
I'll talk about you calling me and not your father. How do I make him feel?
He's not even mad about it. Hank's always been really respectful of that stuff. Like when Marie was like, you should go and scare him or whatever about like.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, his dad should do it.
Just go. I haven't seen him since this morning. Your guess is as good as mine.
Listen, do me a favor, alright?
Oh, wait, where is Walt?
Don't talk about the kid. When he finds out his dad's sick, he starts acting out, you know. First the pot, then this.
The pot?
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's what Skylar told me. I mean, you may as well have. I wasn't talking about Walter Jr. I was talking about Walt.
Oh.
He admitted it.
Oh, Hank is shook.
Hank's face is so funny.
Yeah, then.
He's proud of him.
It's like he's not himself lately.
The DA agent.
I mean, what we really need to do is sit him down, all of us, and get everything out on the table. Talk it all through.
You do not want to hear what Walter's been up to.
Intervention? No. Just to...
Dude, I see at least
Love
one.
the times.
I see one video a month of Hank like doing some like requested thing. He's like,
What's
up, Sussy Blocker?
When we get back, I'm gonna burn that dollar bill suit because we're gonna make some mad dough.
Wait, he actually cooked.
Cloudy. It's not supposed to be cloudy. Okay, that last time it was glass.
how the tables have turned, huh?
That was cool.
Are you out of your mind? I totally would have smoked that.
Look, it's not for you. It's for our customers.
Oh,
They're gonna
he's
demand a
sounding like
certain
Walt now.
standard until we get it right.
Okay. I mean, it's crazy.
We're
that,
talking about
like,
meth here, but
he's so committed. Oh, the intervention's here.
What is Hank wearing? He looks so nice.
Please have a seat and
Hank
join
had to
us.
put on his
Such a
sweater
Hank.
for the intervention.
Hank is such
Please
an
have a seat and join us.
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna realize he needs his boy. Walt.
Look at Badger just tweaking, dude.
Oh. 3 entire pounds of pseudo wasted. Do you know how long I had to spend on stupid sock? Get off!
Oh my gosh.
Helicopter is crazy.
Dude, what is Badger's deal?
Open the door!
That's crazy, Jesse.
Come back here, you bitch!
That is crazy.
Messed you up!
with a crossbow.
Then you
I
can't
really
even like
need
yeah.
to
Just
understand
leaves
your
him as
thought
crazy.
process because clearly I don't.
Helicopter.
I feel.
Look, Skylar.
Not yet. Please,
Yeah, it's a pillow.
The talking pillow? Oh.
I understand that it's hard for you to accept help. Maybe it's the way you were raised. But, honey, it's okay to lean on people now and again.
Am I allowed to respond?
In a minute, I think we need to go around
Oh,
the
is that
circle
where he was all day, maybe?
first. Hank, would you like to start?
So they all give a speech and he's already like.
Give him the pillow.
I can't stand the pillow.
Oh my gosh.
All right, look, buddy. I know I don't get to tell you this enough, but let's face it. You know, you were dealt a shit hand. But
It's gonna be break.
sometimes your luck can change. I mean,
I'm gonna have cancer?
I can't tell you how many times I started with a shit hand, and I ended up with a full house.
Oh, the ready bird.
Yeah.
It's the bottom of the ninth. Bases are loaded. You're up. But you got a bomb arm, alright? There's no freaking way you're gonna hit a homer, okay? So you can either let the pinch hitter take the bat, or you could hold on to your pride and lose the game.
He's spitting.
That was a great analogy.
Spitting. Put it on Tawny, bro. It's okay.
I'm with your old lady on this one. I say take the money and run.
That's put very frank.
He's so serious.
Very Hank.
What, you got a bug
Yes,
bite on his
Walter.
head?
This is bullshit.
All right, come on.
It's all right.
I'm pissed off.
Tell him.
I'm pissed off. You're a pussy.
Oh my god.
You're like ready to give up.
And he's just
God.
like scared to lose his
When
dad.
if you gave up on me, huh? This year, all the stuff I've been through, and you're scared of a little chemotherapy?
He's getting cooked right
Walt Jr. always, dude, he's always very perceptive.
I think you should do whatever you want to do. What?
That's so on brand for her though. She's
What's the
always
sister's
like,
name, Marie?
Told us to be honest about our feelings.
Hey, it's
I
the
wasn't
rules.
planning on agreeing with Walt. But after sitting here and listening to you all talk about his future, like he has no say in it, I just think they have a future. I see them
Hank's
every
agreeing
day,
with
and
her.
you know what? Some of them are absolutely
These are all valid
miserable,
points.
Marie. I'm sorry, but it's true. But they got talked into it by their families.
Hey, can I get the pillow back? Because I agree with Marie on this one.
Hank,
What? Maybe Walt wants to die like a man, all right?
I don't want him to die at all. I just wanted
Everyone's
to do
right.
you the courtesy of giving you my honest
because like if I'm
opinion.
Skylar, I think I'd feel the
Marie,
same way, honestly.
This is not debate club.
This intervention is going great.
This is so stupid.
Takes it.
He hasn't been able to talk.
And we all in this room, we love each other. We want what's best for each other, and I know that. What I want, what I need, is a choice.
What does that mean?
My entire life, it just seems I never, had a real say about any of it. And this last one, cancer, all I have left is how I choose to approach this.
Don't you want to see your daughter grow up?
These doctors talking about surviving 1 year, 2 years, like it's the only thing that matters. To enjoy a meal, to make love.
Both points are extremely valid, honestly.
For what time I have left, I want to live in my own house. I want to sleep in my own bed.
It is like he's down horrendous in gambling. It's either double down,
And so nauseated
down
that I
more,
can't even move my head.
or the slight chance you make it back.
Yeah.
Me, what some dead man, some artificially alive, just marking time. And that's how you would remember me. That's the worst part. That is my thought process, Skyler. I choose not to do it.
That's your early 2000s bed.
Yeah, get this guy some more pillows.
I think she's mad. Like, she just left him alone in bed.
Well, I would be mad. Like, I get it.
Yeah, it's such a weird.
But it's like he's right too.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
Just like that, after that whole speech?
It's because he realized he saw those books.
He just wanted to make the choice himself.
It's so weird. Oh, never. I'll save it for the outro, I guess. See, like his son's happier.
So hard. It's like, do what you want, and everyone is just depressed, or don't do what you want, but everyone else is happy.
You're not going to need that card. Because I can cook.
Send a check.
I will take care of it. Okay.
He has to go back there alone?
They're starting the chemo right now?
I wonder how far chemo and cancer treatment has come in like 20 years or whatever. Dude, this is like a Roblox car.
Oh, is he back?
He's pulling up.
He has to cook it up. He has to pay for that treatment, and he's not asking
So he's not
Elliot.
going to ask. He's going to literally go.
Yeah, and he'll just
said-
lie and say it was Elliot. But it's gonna come out eventually or something. Like she'll thank Elliot or something, and then be like,
Elliot!
Walt, it's Gretchen.
Gretchen.
the old
Gretchen.
flame.
You know, it was really great seeing you two the other day. It is what it is, I guess.
It is
I don't
what
know
it
what
is.
to say, except I'm always here for you.
He's literally about to go cook up some meth after this phone call.
He offered to pay for the treatment you have to accept.
Now they bring this up. Now they want to
They've let him struggle for years.
It's like the worst things you could say.
Is this about
Yeah, like really rubbing it in.
You and me, McKay. The love story
Dude,
is out.
I don't understand these two. What happened?
As it turns out, the insurance came through after all. So,
Liar.
I am covered.
Terrible liar.
Those roosters, bro.
Yeah,
Those
that
roosters
really
used to
was
be.
a-
We used to have roosters in my house.
Yeah, what happened to the rooster age?
keep in touch, okay?
Keep in touch.
Sure.
The insurance came through.
I wonder why. What happened? I gotta know what
I know.
happened. to these
Give us the
two.
flashback. Okay, there are so many. Look at that big rooster.
You said I can't get control of my treatment, but
His aunt's house is kind of cool.
Yeah! Wanna cook?
I love the way they end episodes, dude. They're so good at
Want to
it.
cook?
Want to cook?
someone cooked her.
Dang.
Well, gray matter. Gray matter. Birthday party. Freaking
Walt, Gretchen and Elliot.
don't know why or how, but Walt got the short end of the stick. in
Yeah,
terms
I
of-
gotta know what happened, like with the company that he seemingly started and then has no part of, but then deserves half of somehow.
It's
Yeah.
like now they're like, you deserve.
Now that he's like
as far as
dying,
we
they're
go,
like,
half of
it's-
that's yours.
Like, there's no way he literally started and named the company with another guy and has no part of it. Like, what happened?
Maybe
I
like
don't
he
know.
found out about that affair, huh? He exited.
Yeah, was it an affair? Were they dating before? And then,
She said, "Is it about us?"
because I'm guessing maybe that trio, the three of them, has something to do with the Nobel Prize, perhaps. Like, because he's a contributor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Let's just say.
At least he's cooking again.
Let's just say 90 grand is a drop in the ocean for Elliot.
For gray matter.
Yes. So. But yeah, you see, you start to learn more about Walt's character. He's a very, very prideful man. He doesn't want to,
Very prideful.
even though it's such a generous offer, it's like a slap in the face because, you know, it's Elliot.
Yeah.
The way he
if it was
sees it,
anyone
it's
else,
not him being nice. It's him like rubbing it in his face, kind of thing.
It does.
There's just a lot of history that goes into the way these episodes play out. And it's exciting to know that you'll,
It's funny how casually he just he looked so casual and he's just want to cook, just so casual,
Walt does what he has to do. You know?
When Walt's with Jesse, his ego, his personality changes a lot. I think he likes it. I think he likes being that different personality because he can't make his own choices. He can't really speak for himself.
He calls the shots.
Skylar,
he's very commanding,
but then when he's with Jesse, he's him. So
he's him.
Yeah, this episode was super interesting. There was so much I wanted to say, or I don't know. I just feel like it's such a big thing to open up because obviously I think the focus or the main point of this episode was the family dynamic and how
the
all of them, how they all play into the intervention and Walt's decision and stuff. It's just so weird because I was going to talk about Skylar for a second because obviously I feel like there's so many different ways you can think about it. Skylar, it seems like it's super selfish. Not of her to want him to do it, that's fine, but to shut down Marie and Hank because they don't agree, to only allow you disagree, you think he should have his own choice? No, you leave, and then he says I want to make my own choice and she's kind of giving him the cold shoulder. Yeah. Leaves him in bed alone and all this stuff, and obviously before he says I'll do it, she's just being so cold to him. So it's weird because on one hand it seems like she's being really selfish and really self-absorbed in this thing that ultimately Walt is the victim, and they are they're kind of, for lack of a better term, collateral damage, I guess, of what's going on with him. But then it's I was thinking about it, I was well, obviously I'd think the same thing, if I was in Skylar's position. I'd say let's say it's Bradlin. I'd be why you won't do the freaking treatment? Yeah. I'd be so annoyed because I'd be and we're getting it handed to us on a silver platter,
When it's just the emotional bit, right?
Yes,
you gotta
and
take both sides.
Bugged me so bad. I'd be why? Can't you do it?
It's funny how she... Walter Jr. starts talking and he said something to Pharaoh and Walt was hey, and then Sky was let him say, let him speak his mind. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
We can say what you want. And then the second that Marie says something that doesn't go with her agenda, it was how dare you?
Yes.
And it's all justified.
But death is on the doorstep,
Skylar's
though.
not in the wrong because it's just a super messy.
Yeah, it's all her emotion.
She got her way.
When I was thinking, it's would it be more? Would it be more true? Would it be more true love for her to accept Walt's decision? I love you. This is what I think. This is what I want you to do with all of my heart and soul. But at the end of the day, I only have extremely limited time with you. I'm not gonna waste it being pissed off at you because you don't want to go through with the chemo.
I would have got there eventually.
Well, I know, but it's if I take it, if it was you, or if it was anybody in my life, right? I would obviously be super frustrated, but I don't. And I don't know this, but I don't think I would want to waste my time. You never know when they could really start going downhill and just being super pissed and mad.
No, but it was only a day though.
On the outside, though.
No, for sure. That's what I mean. Is it more true? This is what I was thinking about all during that whole thing because obviously I think it's so natural to be so annoyed with Skylar. And especially on my first watch through, and even still right now, she really bugs me. But I'm really trying to think about it from her perspective because it's way deeper than just.
What set off the whole bomb was when Hank was maybe Walt wants to die like a man, and she's I don't want him to die at all. And so
that was a really real conversation.
You know what?
They did a great job.
I agree with Marie.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's really hard. It really impossible situation.
I love the dynamic so far. Hank and Marie are really
Hank's
kind of more carefree and funny, and then Skylar's more uptight and pulls Walt around. And
Hank's my second favorite character.
Hank's
the whole show.
He's freaking. And then Walt Jr. is like what he said.
Yeah, I know. Walt Jr.'s funny.
He's so funny. He's so.
That's real as a kid, dude. Especially as in his situation, he's like, dude, I've gone through so much and fought so hard, and you
Like,
never
you
gave
wouldn't
up on me, and then you're just gonna kind of roll over, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just very interesting.
And I think that's why Walt woke up and was like, yeah.
But yeah, these last 2 episodes, they definitely kind of strayed away from like what I feel like the show's going to be about, which is like cooking meth. I feel like they're going to get much more into depth about that, but like these last 2 have been kind of building up the characters and the situation. But now it seems like we're kind of back into the flow of things.
Yeah, that's the cool thing though. It's like you're seeing Walt finally being able to do kind of
what he
wants. Like he feels like the most free he's felt in his life.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he was done cooking meth until he needed the money, and obviously he had other ways to pay for it, but he wanted to do like he wanted to be the one to pay off his debt. So it's like it's funny because they're showing that he's doing it all, you know, for his family, but at the same time you're seeing Walt has his own egotistical reasons for.
Yeah, and he said, like, I feel like I've never been able to make my own choices, you know? Yeah. I've never been able to choose for myself. And it's like, oh, well, you know, this, like, the cancer thing is obviously super emotionally loaded with the family, you know? You're going to have the strongest of opinions from the people that mean the very most to you. But this is a secret, you know? Like, the cooking meth is a secret that you have no outside voices, really. And so that decision is purely up to you, and it's also something that, you know, provides easy for him because he's, you know, so smart about chemistry. Easy way out to the problem with money.
To a lot of bread.
So
a lot of bread to be made.
Well, I can't wait to see what you guys think of some of the future.
Yeah, the next episode start to cook big time.
Yeah, literally, we're only on episode 6.
No pun intended there.
Yeah, it's interesting, dude. I honestly, at least on this rewatch, dude, I think I enjoy, at least so far, I enjoy this dynamic far more than, like, the meth cooking side of it. Like, I enjoy, like, seeing, the struggles and, like, the conflict of interest between, like, the relationships way more than, like, oh, like, let's go cook. Like, to me, it's weird. Like, the cooking the meth part is kind of, like, it's not boring, but it's like the part that I care the least about at this point. It's very interesting.
It's all there. Yeah.
It's just I just remember my first watch, dude. Like, this was the boring stuff, and I wanted to get to what, you know, like, let's just get to it, you know. But like now I'm like, no, I want to see more of this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's really well done.
Dude, that little gold thing brings out autism in all of us. We need to get rid of it.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, for real.
It's bad. It's bad for the content.
Golden snitch.
Like, and we've all done it. Maybe besides Michaela, someone's like talking about you, and one of us is literally not even paying attention, just spitting it like.
I'm definitely paying attention.
It's not what it seems like on camera. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Bruce, just trying to make the content better.
It's funny because someone commented the other day and said, I love seeing the golden snitch in every video.
What happened to all of them? There was like 5.
Mine's at my house.
Okay.
Oh. So what are we doing now?
I guess those 2 episodes of Naruto.
Those are good. Those Breaking Bad episodes were good. It's just like, I mean, you can talk about anything.
Definitely some of our quietest reactions.
Yeah, there wasn't like a ton of.
Because there's not much you can really comment on, and while it's happening, you kind of just like need to listen. So it's like.
But it's been really. I'm really loving this show. I feel like the show can get on.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, because I'm liking it a million times more this time through than the first time. But like, I do wonder, like, by the end, because I do know, like, I remember a lot of stuff that happens.
Well, based on what you guys told me about the ending, I don't know.
See, but that was before I was literate.
The
That was
ending.
when
Do you
I
know
was.
the ending?
I just know how
We'd talk
the
about
ending
it back
is.
in the day.
I don't know what happens. I have no idea what happens. I just know like how the ending is.
Carter's such a spoiler, bro.
Well, that was before I even started the channel. Like
Bro.
because I think back then, like McKay and Jack were like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna watch the show." Like I just, you know. So, no, but there's such a difference because I feel like I'm Walt, dude. My eyes have been opened since the last time I watched the show. I kid you not, I wasn't even into this show the first time I watched it until like season 2 or something.
What do you think you're doing? You're not off shift, buddy. Cook.
See you guys.
See you, bro. Love you.
Love you.
I know.
This just popped up,
We're at peak.
and I'm just like, bro. It's just like, oh. It's like, I don't know.